we discussed about what is called the importance of safe sanitation. Now let's look at how do we deliver, what are the options available for us to deliver safe sanitation. All of us know there are multiple options available, but I will speak about two standard appropriate options for Indian context. One is called a sewerage system, where the toilet is connected to a pipe infrastructure, or it's also called reticulated system, or in local language, we call it as underground drainage, where you flush this both gray water, black water, everything goes into this pipe system, taken it to a different locations. You keep what you call machine holes. We started phasing out a word called manhole. We are using the word machine holes. Then from there, it goes into a pumping house. If there is gravity is not conducive, otherwise it goes to a treatment facility. We call it as sewerage treatment plant. And then this water can be recycled, reused. The sludge can be recycled, reused. So this is one way of delivering safe sanitation. The other way of delivering safe sanitation is called on-site sanitation. One is a sewerage system, the other one of delivering safe sanitation, which is what all of us are aspiring for, is on-site sanitation system. What is on-site sanitation? All of us know. हम जो normal language में बोलते हैं septic tanks, twin pit toilets. Basically, there is a user interface, which is a toilet. Below the toilet, you have a collection system, which could be a twin pit toilet system, or a collection, or a septic tank, or an eco-san system. And from there, it is conveyed through mechanically. Sometimes it was done in the manual mode, but now it's phased out. It's now conveyed mechanically without any human interface. And then it is taken to a treatment plant and then recycled and reused. So graphically, you can see this is on-site sanitation system. There is also a situation of hybrid systems. You can have what is called a small community can have a decentralized sewer systems, or a big apartment block can have a decentralized wastewater treatment system, which treats both black water and gray water. And you can have a whole lot of septic tanks in the city. So you can have a combination. In a real life situation, most of our cities would have both on-site systems as well as decentralized systems. If you're talking about big cities, you have sewerage systems in part of the city. You have large number of on-site systems, but we also have big apartments, gated communities. बड़े शहरों में ये भी होता है. छोटे-छोटे शहरों में ये है नहीं, but बड़े शहरों में थोड़ा बहुत आजकल आने लगा है. Technologies are available. So what happens is you have, it is like a bulk solid waste management system. You have a bulk solid waste MSW rules. Whenever you have 100 kg and above, you need to have in situ treatment systems. Likewise, liquid waste ke liye bhi technologies are available for in situ treatment, like a decentralized treatment system. So these are called mixed sanitation systems. The safe sanitation can be delivered by broadly two means. One is a sewerage system or sewer system, conventional UGD bolte hain, that is called sewerage systems. The other one is called non-sewer systems. It's called NSS. So sewerage systems and non-sewer systems. These are the two different options available globally. It's not only in India, all over the world. These are the different ways of delivering safe sanitation for communities. Now, as I said, a city can have a combination of, a small portion can have a network system. Some of the peripheral areas, outskirts, outgrowth areas, they can have decentralized wastewater treatment systems, like a package treatment systems. छोटे-छोटे institutions है, कोई कुछ बड़ा apartments है, buildings है, कुछ layouts है, small layouts where they have this decentralized systems. But predominantly we have on-site systems. at an individual, household, community level. These are on-site systems, often called twin pit toilets or septic tanks. Of course, ODF is. You can see from the analysis that sewerage system is a safe sanitation, no doubt about it. However, it requires huge quantity of water supply. Basically, as per CPHO, as per our design engineering, जब भी हम सीवरेज सिस्टम को DPR बनाते हैं, the minimum water availability should be 135 liters per capita per day. Then only a DPR will become sensible, because for the waste to flow in the pipeline, you need the velocity of water to push. उनको वेलोसिटी चाहिए, पानी के वेलोसिटी के वजह से पूरा गंदा जो हम फ्लश करते हैं वो पूरा निकलते जाएगा. किचन वेस्ट हो या बाथरूम वाटर हो या WC वाटर हो, you need what is called the scouring velocity to push the wastewater in the pipe infrastructure that we create in the city. इसकी वजह से पानी का बहुत जरूरी है. Water requirement is very, very important. If you don't have water requirement, कहीं शहरों में small and medium towns, they operate at 70 LPCD, 60 LPCD, 100 LPCD, वहां पे बहुत ही मुश्किल की काम है सीवरेज सिस्टम ले करना. Second important thing, sewerage system is very, very capital intensive. Even the big cities in India, be it Delhi, be it Hyderabad, be it Chennai, be it Mumbai, almost you take all the 75 metropolitan cities in India, no city has complete, except probably Chandigarh and few cities, जो मोहाली है, कई नए cities बने हैं, उसमें sewerage system practically significant हुए, Chandigarh, but all the metropolitan cities, by except 1 or 2 cities, they do not have complete sewerage system because of high capital cost, high O&M cost. In fact, हमारा tariff पानी का पैसे निकलना मुश्किल है, और generally the maintenance for sewerage system is much more than water supply maintenance. जब दूसरा देश में जो बिल आता है, जब भी घर के लिए पानी और बिजली का या सीवरेज का बिल आता है, generally the sewerage bill is twice that of water bill. If my water bill is $20, my sewerage bill will be $35 to $40. That's a real cost. If you go by the real real operation and maintenance cost. इसकी वजह से even globally, internationally, sewerage investments are very, very expensive investments, and not only from capital cost point of view, but also from O&M point. Technical expertise भी बहुत चाहिए उसके. So, given all these considerations, many a times even the big cities are unable to provide sewerage systems. That's why what we do, what household is doing, जब पानी नहीं मिलता है हम बोरवेल लगाते हैं, पानी नहीं मिला हम टैंकर को ऑर्डर करते हैं. Likewise, because of absence of the any network near my household, what I do, the easiest option is on-site system, and that's what is that's where the septage management comes into play. So the on-site system is low cost from a government standpoint. It could be high from an individual point of view, low on maintenance from a government point of view, but it could be high on from a household point of view. But by and large, that option of on-site fecal sludge septage management is much, much cheaper than conventional sewerage system. Hence, we are moving in that direction. We can't delay public health till we accumulate a lot of money. A city accumulates a lot of money under a centrally sponsored scheme or a state sponsored scheme. 20 साल एग्रीगेट करते, फिर उसके बाद सीवरेज बनाना है. By then 20 साल के लिए जो है पब्लिक हेल्थ कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाएगा, बच्चे मर जाएंगे, डिसीज बर्डन बढ़ेगा. So instead of waiting for a perfection, when we accumulate all these resources, the citizens as well as governments are thinking smartly to go for a non-sewer option. One of that option is the septage management is one of those solutions. Now, Swachh Bharat Mission also recognized this. They said You know, we can't provide sewer systems in all big, small, and every city. Class 1 cities like Amrut Mission is providing part of the support, but you know, we have 7,000 including census towns. There's no way we are going to improve public health. Let's start giving on-site sanitation system, incentivize communities, incentivize cities बोल के, इसलिए जो है टॉयलेट टाइपोलॉजीज बोथ ऑन-साइट ट्विन पिट टॉयलेट्स हो या सेप्टिक टैंक्स के लिए पैसा दिया गया है, इंसेंटिव किया गया है, ताकि सिटीजन्स, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड नेशनल गवर्नमेंट combine these resources and develop a large number of toilet provision at a household level. Now that's what has happened, and that's how we can say urban India is almost, I won't say 100%, almost open defecation.